How's it going, guys? My name is Jake. I am the developer of Hellforge, a Diablo 4 build planner that actually lets you play your build without having to level up a character in game and just let you play your build as your theory craft and kind of sort of get an idea of how it feels, how it's going to play, all that good stuff. A little bit of a revolutionary feature as far as build planners go. Anyways, Hellforge isn't quite ready for public access yet, even though it is open source. You can compile it and check it out yourself. It's not quite ready for me to build a release version and release it yet, but I do want to show off some of the stuff that I've been working on. So I've got my inventory screen open here. We've got our skills. This is the barbarian class. We've got our skills implemented. We've got our talent tree implemented as well. Level this up. See, I can move a little bit faster. Kind of notice the movement speed change. This side of the tree is not yet implemented, but we're going to go to the item builder. We're going to create a new item here. We're going to create some let's create some pants. Leggings. Let's give these pants some resistances. Let's see, fire resistance, lightning resistance, and let's give them some defense. We'll just max out that defense. So we got our new pair of pants here in the inventory. We can click this checkbox here to equip it, or simply right click it. We've got our stat sheet over here. Pants are currently unequipped, so you don't see any stats. I'm going to equip the pants. Boom, you can see the stats. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to create a new pair of boots with movement speed. Let's see what we got here. Treads, let's see. Oh, I have not yet implemented the movement speed affix, so I'm going to hit that save character button. I'm going to go to the main menu, open the affix editor, go to our boots, create a new affix, template, movement speed, template. This is just temporary names for development. Okay, so we're going to go select the attribute movement speed. This is an attribute modifier. And we're going to go description. We got to write up a description. Hashtag roll to, oh, sorry, I'm typing with one hand here. Roll to movement speed. Everything looks good. Let's hit that save button. You see it now over here. Hit that compile button so it saves it to file. And let's go back to our character. Take a look at our boots. Boom. Movement speed. Oops, I got a bug. Whoops, we got an error. I think I know why. We go back to our boots, movement speed. I forgot to type in some data here. So tier 1, we're gonna have roll. Let's go 10 to 15% movement speed. Tier 2, we're gonna go 15 to 25, and tier 3, we're gonna go 25 to 100. We're gonna exaggerate that a little bit. Okay, hit that save button, hit that compile button, go back in game, get rid of that, edit our item, movement speed. There we go. So we've got tier basically it's like certain benchmarks. The higher the item level, the higher the tier. Affix tiers, if you play Path of Exile, you're familiar with this feature. I'm not sure how Diablo 4 is going to handle this yet, so I'm sort of just going off of what I do know. There's a lot of guesswork involved until Diablo 4 is actually released and we can start working with real data. Anyways, we're going to increase that movement speed. I'm going to bump it all the way up just to show you guys how that works. So it's bumped all the way up. I'm moving a lot faster. And you can see the character's animation actually scales with the movement speed as well. I'm going to edit these boots here. I think I'm going to add, why not add a couple more movement speed affixes? Boom, super fast. So there's more than just that. I do have some basic combat implemented. I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy a little bit. We're currently using the skill Bash. It's ranked up to, it's rank 8, as you can see right there. DPS is 344 to 512. This is also just a guesstimated number. Of course, there's going to be a lot of fake numbers until Diablo 4 releases again. So I'm gonna bump this up all the way. As you can see, I barely do any damage. That's because I don't have any attack. The way I've implemented attack and defense is there's simple modifiers. If my attack is 50 and the monster's defense is 100, then my damage output is basically halved. If my attack is 100, the monster's defense is 100, then my attack output is essentially 100%, no difference. So we're going to create an item and give myself some attack modifier here. Let's go to main hand weapon. Let's just call this wep. We're going to add main hand attack affix. We're just going to give 15 attack because this is a level 1 monster here. I've got the defense on this guy set to around 30. So I'm going to give myself 15 attack. See, I've got 15 attack. Now when I hit him, it does a lot more damage. I did actually make this monster kind of tough. I think he's got about 500 health or so. So that's all cool and all. I killed my Cyclops and I don't have any other Cyclopses to test with. I'm going to open the console. Hit that monster spawn command, Cyclops. And if you put a number after the monster name, that specifies the monster's level. We're going to set level 40. There we go. Now we have a level 40 Cyclops. His attack and defense is scaled accordingly. And when I hit him, it's going to do barely any damage. See, barely anything at all. So I'm going to create myself. Actually, I'm going to edit this weapon. And we're just going to do like end game stats. We're going to max out the attack. Now if I go hit the guy, see? Does pretty good damage. Bump this back down to say we're like level 20 or so. And we're fighting this level 40 boss. See, it still does some damage, but not that great, of course. So yeah, that's basically that. I just wanted to show that off. Hellforge is coming along quite nicely. If you want to support this project and motivate me to implement further classes, continue development, all that good stuff, I will be working on Hellforge from now until the release of Diablo 4, and then after Diablo 4's release as well, of course. If you want to support this work, head on over to patreon.com/Hellforge. You can also visit the website at hellforge.net. This is an open source project. A link to the GitHub repository is on hellforge.net. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/HellforgeD4. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas for the program, anything to make it better, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.